Hey, Dave here. So came up with an idea for a project. So I've got some moccasins here that I bought a time ago. Only wore them outside one time. Did mink oil the uppers. And this is the sole of it, which I would estimate will probably get about 200 miles out of it before it wears out. And I want these for a lot longer than that. So I'm going to correct that situation, or attempt to. So, some glue, a template, saw, and that is a bicycle tire. So I'm going to attempt to cut a new sole and heel, attach it with glue to the sole, and I would estimate that this rubber would get me 2,500 to 3,000 miles. Well, the sole of the first moccasin is glued in place. I was able to use the scissors to cut the shape that I needed. The hacksaw was used to do the initial cut through the tire because there's stranded metal. Well, the sole is attached. It's been 3.5 hours. I was able to use the scissors to shape it, and then I just went ahead and applied the glue to the sole, the new part, and set a couple of cat litter buckets on top of it, so 75 pounds, and let it rest for the 3.5 hours, and it is securely in place. So the next part of the project, I'll do the heel next on this one, and then I will start the sole of the second moccasin. Well, the soles and the heels are attached to each one of the bottoms of the moccasin, and so now I'm going to let them rest for 24 hours before I even try them on and put any pressure on them. Successful though, looks good. So I ended up redoing the soles, and I used Gorilla Glue the second time because the first one failed. I did prep the surfaces the second time using a file to rough out the surfaces. And Gorilla Glue activates with water, so I dampened both surfaces with water, applied the Gorilla Glue, and then reapplied the sole and heel. And I completed a test of the moccasins on a 4.5 mile trail. Half mile was concrete, 2 miles was, actually 3 miles was asphalt, and the remainder was unimproved trail, rocks, dirt, tree branches, leaves, and so forth. It held fine this time, and so I believe I have a successful product now. My goal in all of this was to extend the life of the sole. I was estimating under 300 miles for the original soles, and based on what I've applied, I'm guessing I'm going to get over 2,000 miles out of these. So, success in the end. Super fun project. A little bit of cleanup left to do because the super glue expands a little bit beyond what I want, but no big deal there. Most of this that you see here is actually underfoot, non-visible, and as it wears and becomes dirty, it will all blend in anyway. It's a beautiful autumn day, so Laura and I are just outside. There's rain expected, but it hasn't arrived yet other than a very quick and minor drizzle. We're enjoying the leaves, and after the rain I expect to be raking up leaves and relocating them into a compost area. I'll be wearing these throughout the day today, let them mold back up to my feet, and it's a perfect time of year for wearing moccasins. They're already very, very comfortable. Soles are on. Super happy with that. And so we'll just enjoy the day.